Today I will talk about how to manage career anxiety. I am Professor Madhurima Pradhan, Head Psychology Department, University of Lucknow. Career anxiety is the experience of threat, apprehension and fear about future career and life. As we all know that due to lockout period, we are left with a lot of time spent with us. But this is not the time to become fearful or being threatful or being apprehensive about our career. ये वो समय है जब हमें स्वयं को अपने सभी नकारात्मक संवेगों से बचाना है और अपने करियर के ओर मजबूती से अपने कदम बढ़ाने हैं। करियर एक ऐसी प्रोसेस है जिसमें हम सभी अपने जीवन की आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति के लिए एक व्यवसाय को चुनते हैं और उसमें आगे बढ़ते हैं। करियर यह निर्धारित करता है कि हम लाइफ में कितने सक्सेसफुल हैं। तो इस बारे में गंभीरता से सोचना बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि दिस इज अ मैटर ऑफ choice. Whatever we are today is the result of our past choices, and what we will become in future will depend on our choices at present. So, if we are not successful, we are not feeling comfortable with ourselves, it is not that we will have to blame someone for not being successful or fulfilled. It is a matter of our own choice. So, why should we select a career? Why should we think that much about choosing a career? Because all of us are unique. We are all have been created unique. We are born only once and we spend almost 40 years of our life on work. And if we talk about in terms of hours, we spend 80,000 hours in our life on our work or job. So, this is the time to ask yourself how would you like to spend these 80,000 hours before you die? So, it's a matter of choice. And before making a career, before choosing a career, we'll have to get rid of certain myths about choosing a career. First, we should understand that choosing a career is not that much simple. A career counselor cannot tell you which career is best for you. And if you think that you cannot pursue your hobby as a career, you are wrong. You can pursue your hobby as a career, and there are numerous opportunities before you when you can choose your hobby as a career. And there is no best career or worst career. Simply, career is career, and which career will be suitable for you will depend on your own qualities, depend on your own choices and your strengths. Some people think that making money will make them happy. This is not so. Each and every one of us want to be happy in life, and this is our primary goal. But if we make our career as a pathway to become happy in life, it is not correct. Your choice of a career which brings you a lot of money may or may not bring happiness to your life. So once you choose a career, you can have numerous other opportunities to change your career. So you should get rid of that myth that if you choose a career, you will be stuck in it forever. There are numerous options which can be chosen by you. And if you change your career, it is not that you will waste your time. The experiences which you will get from your career will enhance your level of skills, which may help you to become better a person in your life and in your career. And it is also a myth to think that if your best friend, your relative is successful in a particular job or a field, you will also become happy. You will also become successful. Since there are individual differences, so no career guarantee your success, your happiness in your life. Another myth about the career choice is that you have to pick an occupation and everything will go right by itself. It is not that. You will have to make a lot of efforts to become successful in occupation. And there is another myth that there is very little I can do to learn about an occupation without actually working on it. So unless and until you work upon it, you cannot learn things. It is not right. You can learn from the experiences of other people by getting the knowledge about a particular occupation. You can make your own choices for choosing a career. And now there is a time to ask certain questions about career to yourself. First, most important question is that where do you want to see yourself after 10 years? And this is the time to build up a vision of career before you. And what and where you want to see yourself after 10 years will guide you what type of career you want to pursue in your life. And are you going in the right direction to achieve your life goal? This is another important question. If you have chosen a particular career, you should make all efforts to achieve that career in your life. And you should move in the right direction of the choice of your career. You should also ask a question that what is the meaning of a happy and satisfied life according to you? Because there are many things which make people happy and satisfied, and there may be another things which may be more important for other person. So this is a matter of our own choice, and we should ask this question to ourselves: what are the parameters of happiness and satisfaction in our life? And another question one should ask is that what are the things which make you passionate about? And you should think about your passions in alternative ways as well. Suppose if you are not having the opportunity to get success in a job for which you are passionate, you should also have some more choices, other choices, which will help you not becoming a prey of depression or any anxiety. So these are the important questions you should ask to yourself: which type of career you want, which matches your values, your choices, your capacities, and your strengths. You want to pursue a career in which you have to want to help others, or you want to pursue a career which gives you a prestige, a position. You want to pursue a career which has a high income, or you want to have a career which should have a flexible working hours. So you'll have to choose which type of career you want and establish and align your values and career choices so that you can become a successful person in your life. So the self is the primary focus in the making of our career choices. There is a strong link between your career you choose and your purpose in life, because the career is a pathway or a subsidiary pathway to achieve your ultimate goal in your life. But sometimes people are so much bored with their career that they forget the ultimate purpose of life, that is to become happy and satisfied. अगर आप लाइफ में खुश रहना चाहते हैं, प्रसन्न रहना चाहते हैं, संतुष्ट रहना चाहते हैं, तो आपको अपने जीवन का जो उद्देश्य है उसको याद रखना होगा और उस करियर को एक साधन के रूप में लेना होगा, ना कि एक साध के रूप में. द मीन्स कैन should never become the end, because means are the way or the pathways to get you for the achievement of the ultimate purpose of life, that is happiness or satisfaction. Exploring your career interests may enlighten you about the type of personality which you are possessing right now. You may be a realistic person, you may be an investigative person, you may be an artistic, social, enterprising person, or you may like to do a job which is conventional in nature. What type of person you are depends on the type of personality which you are possessing. You should assess your own qualities, your own personality, then you should move forward towards choosing a career. Because career making or career decision making process is a long journey, and this is a picture which shows that this is a process. First point, as I told you, you should discover yourself. Then, according to your choices, according to your personality, you should explore the options about which are available for particular career, make certain decisions, take action, and evaluate the success of your decision. And as you see, that there are bidirectional arrows, which means that you can move forth and back. Sometimes you may feel that the job you have chosen or the direction which you are going is not suitable for you. You may come back again to the first stage of discovering yourself, discovering the option, and again making a decision, reviewing your decision and taking the action. And this may give you an opportunity to choose a suitable career for yourself. For this purpose, SWOT analysis is requested, and SWOT analysis is a technique that enables a person or individual to move from everyday problems and traditional strategies to a fresh perspective. S stands for assessment of your strengths, assessment of your weakness, and O stands for opportunities which are available in the external environment and the threats which are there while choosing a particular career. After making the SWOT analysis, you can be strengthened to choose a particular type of career. And there are certain brainstorming rules for you to follow for making this SWOT analysis is that you should respect yourself, you should accept yourself, and if you have a noble idea or a thing for which other people are not agreeable, you should not feel shy or ashamed of, because you are a unique person and you should respect yourself. People may agree with you or do not agree, but you have to be grounded on your own strengths and choose a career which should suit you and which may lead you towards the ladder of success. You should not uh, choose a career with a close minded. You should be open minded person. You should be able to ask questions to others for the available options, and you should understand yourself before being understood, and you should enjoy your life, and this is the enjoyment or the light side of your life which may help you in choosing a suitable career for yourself. And there are certain important tips for you when you are going to make a career choice. As I told you, the first and most foremost thing is to accept yourself as you are. You should never ever make comparisons with others because you are a unique person. You should never choose a career under pressure. You should explore the things you are passionate about, make more than one options, listen the voice of your heart, listen the voice of your own self, and you should ask yourself how you are feeling these days and should work upon your feeling and ideas. For this, what is most important is the self-care, proper exercise, nutritive diet, proper sleep, should have your own self time, recharge your batteries through meditation, yogas, and breathing exercises. Be in touch with positive people who can inspire you or motivate you, and you should do the things which are under your control. And by establishing this control, you can get in touch with your own strengths. And you have to invest your time intelligently in all the areas of your existence, that is your body, your mind, and your spirit. You should keep not only your body healthy, but you should keep your mind positive, and your spirit should be recharged through by connecting with your inner self. Thank you so much.